Hey, what's up? Mike D here for Mike D's Marketing Mix. And this is a show where we mix it up a little bit. We talk to you a little bit about small business, online marketing, and today I'm actually going to mix it up a little bit and I'm going to talk to you about some offline marketing. But before we do that, let's get to a couple of the subjects. Number one, I want to tell you about 2016 and just some predictions as far as what Google and Facebook have in store. I'm going to tell you a quick story of the tale of two plumbers. I will spare you the cracks, no cracks in that story. And then also I'm going to talk about one of the classic offline marketing tactics that you should still be doing. All right, so deep breath, here we go. 2016, Google and Facebook. Here's what you want to think about. Still, Google is the king of intent marketing, right? We've talked about this before. That's where your prospect, your client, your suspect, whatever, they're thinking about information they want to solve or some service they may need locally, or they're looking for some information and they have the intent of finding it, so they go to Google and they scratch the itch. Now, of course, to be there when they search, you can have an awesome optimized website. You can have a strong local search marketing campaign in place. You can have some Google AdWords in place on those specific keywords. But you can be there when the intent is there. And you'll get some traffic to your website. If the website is set up properly, naturally you can convert that traffic to a lead and do some business. Facebook is still going to be the king of interruption marketing, discovery marketing, meaning someone's just kind of putzing around through their Facebook feed and they decide to look at your ad. And that's the other harsh reality, and I still don't understand why some small businesses just are not getting this. If you want to get any traction on Facebook, here's a funny story. One of my, this was a prospective client, we haven't done any business yet, but he asked me, he said, so what do you do on Facebook, Mike? What's your social media strategy? I said, you know what? I laughed. I really don't have a social media strategy. There's no one in our company that is assigned to go and post content. There's no one out there that is assigned to engage and interact, with these audiences. It's just, it's me, basically. It's me that does it, but here's how I manage it. I don't really worry about how often I post something on the Facebook business pages, because here's why. If I don't have any ad campaigns behind that, no one's going to see it anyway. Unfortunately, I am not a huge celebrity or even any celebrity. I'm not a political candidate, thank God for you and me. So, a lot of my stuff, it's not really going to go viral. I live in reality. But I get amazing results with some of our Facebook marketing because I know how to use Facebook advertising. So I don't really post anything that I'm not going to put some ad dollars behind, whether it's $10, $100, $500, whatever. I'm strategic about the content I put on Facebook. So that's just me. Does it work for everybody? No. But here's the thing. Small business owners are starved for the A word, attention. They're starved for attention. And you have to be, diligent about what you pay attention to. So that's just me. Might not work for you, but here's the reality. If you don't put ad dollars behind your social media, behind Facebook especially, you're not really going to get any traction. Sorry to tell you that, but it's true. Okay, so anyway, Facebook is the king of interruption and discovery, meaning someone is just kind of putzing through their news feed and they can discover your content through your strategic advertising and targeting. All right. Now, here's what 2016 is going to bring more of. It's going to bring more of Google trying to be discovery through their Google Now app, through all the data they collect on you as you browse the web, through your Google account, through your Android phone, whatever the case may be, and they're going to do their best to get into the mode of, oh, Mike, you like these restaurants. Check out this ad. You might like this restaurant. Almost as if you were on Facebook, where you're putzing through something, and like I was looking for treadmill desks recently. So many of the companies that I visited their websites looking for treadmill desks probably had a remarketing campaign. So when I got back to Facebook, when I went to certain other websites on Google, I saw the remarketing for the treadmill desk. But anyway, what I'm getting at is Google is getting more into discovery, and then on the flip side, Facebook is trying to get more into search. Okay, and they're doing that in the local business world. They're doing that with reviews. They're ranking businesses by reviews. Your buddy Mike talked about reviews all the time in this video blog. Anyway, so that's what you're going to see, that convergence. Maybe 2016 will be the year where we get a little virtual reality and augmented reality. Maybe we'll have some marketing ideas for that. But all in all, more of the same, more of the same. Speaking of more of the same, here's a couple other things I'm noticing out there. And this was inspired, I'm going to keep this short, by a rental property that I had to manage. And I just had some plumbing work that needed to be done. Somebody that was doing some other work in the basement, they discovered a few things that were a little off when it comes to ventilation, right? So we wanted to deal with that. So I have a couple of resources for plumbers, and one of them that I use most of the time is actually a client of mine. Great company, always show up, very professional, even put those little booties on when they come in your house. So great people. They're a little further away, so I don't always want to use them for everything because they're a little further away. So I try to, find some folks that are closer to the properties. So anyway, I found the plumbing company at one point that did help me in an emergency. Treated me fair, right price, wasn't really, was happy. So I figured, hey, why not give these guys some play on, some of this repair work that needs to be done. So I call them up, and by the way, the company that's not a client of mine, right, they have a horrible, crappy website. It is what it is. But they were open 24 hours, so that's why I did business with them, and they treated me right one time. So anyway, call them up, say, hey, you guys, did an emergency work for me, worked there really good, I really appreciate it. I got this other little project I need you to take a look at, and I'd be interested in getting your assessment and finding out, how much you would charge me to fix this. Here's what needs to be done, here's some pictures. So I get up all these pictures, I email these guys all these pictures, and it's like crickets. They just don't get back to me. So I call up, hey, did you get the email? Well, no, our server was down. What do you mean your server was down? You're using a free cable company email account. All you need is an internet connection to get that email. What do you mean your server's? Oh, okay. Well, let me see if we got that. All right, now another day goes by. They don't call me back. I call them again. I'm like trying to sell them to give them my money, which at that point I'm starting to fume. So now I finally say, do you guys really want this job? I mean, you want to get this scheduled? I gave you some pictures. All I need is a good, heating gas guy to go over there and handle this. I just want it fixed. I know it's going to cost a few bucks, but I need this fixed. And okay, all right. Well, I don't have my schedule in front of me, but I'll call you back. Holy cow! At that point, I threw in the towel. I was done. After a week and a half, 2 weeks of wrangling with these people to try to give them my business, I was out. And it's interesting because sometimes you work with business, you try, not us, but we hear excuses from business owners all the time that might be considering working with us. They want to redesign their website, they want to do some online marketing, but they're just so busy. They're so busy. They don't have the time. Here's the deal. If you're too busy in your business to get back to a prospect, a good prospect that's ready to pay you money to fix something, to do your job, what you like to do, that is not success. It can't be. It really can't be success. Now, of course, if that's what you want to turn people away, maybe you need a management consultant. You might have some infrastructure problems. I mean, if anything, that woman on the phone is just horrible at logistics. I mean, she can't get somebody scheduled. She can't return an email. She can't find a schedule. It's just, the list goes on of all the things she can't do. Now, you might say, oh, well, they don't need any more business. Why would they do any online marketing? Why would they fix up their website? Why would they care about online reviews? Why would they do any of that? They're just so busy. Don't be misled by that. They have infrastructure problems. They have scalability problems. Anyway, I'll end the rant at that. Right? I'll just keep going because it is frustrating to see that trying to give somebody their business and they don't want it. So anyway, I called our client, Paul the plumber. Within a couple of days, somebody was out, did the job, done, handled, paid, over with. That's the difference, between dealing with professionals who understand logistics, understand scheduling, understand how to accommodate customers, whether they're busy or not, still fitting it in, and I guess being hungry and ambitious, rather than people that are apathetic and, I got too much work, blah, 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 whatever. Anyway. All right, last thing, totally off script of online marketing. Why not gather up some of your past customers, past leads, current customers, whatever, and do some direct mail? Why not? Get some old-fashioned direct mail, envelopes, printed postcards, whatever, and get something out there, right? It is the height of political season, right? So you are going to compete now in the mailbox, but most of the time, you really aren't. I mean, just think about how much less direct mail you get nowadays. Your direct mail can actually really stand out. So that's it, an offline topic. Not a lot of direct mail happening these days because of all the digital strategies that are out there. Maybe it's time to actually do some direct mail. So take that for what it's worth. All right, Mike D, cyberspaceisyourplace.com. This has been Mike D's Marketing Mix. Thanks for joining me, and I guess I'll see you on another video. Take care.